Hey guys, welcome to Fantasy Football All-Star Fantasy Football League. We're here. It's time. And football season is here. Yes, it is here, and you're excited. Um, it starts Thursday. It's Wednesday night right now here in Japan. Wednesday morning in the States. I hope everybody's had a good off season, and I hope everybody's getting used to the new format, the new website. Um, I put a message out there regarding waivers, so check it out. Just brief here. Waivers are from Thursday until midnight Monday, and then Tuesday morning at like 12:15 a.m. until Thursday's game is first come first serve for ad drops. Uh, it's simple. We do have 26-man roster, so I don't see much going on. We got to see what we got here in the first couple weeks. It's going to be interesting. Week one is here. This is the preview. We're going to get into it here. The first matchup, we got the Hooligans versus Buckeye Nation. So Chris Wilson versus Brian Caudill. Now, Brian, you got a good couple of weeks coming up here. You're going to be sponsoring Jeremy Clements in the nationwide race there at Richmond International Raceway. I hope that's fun. Enjoy getting on the pit box with the little small box that he had on pit lane. I remember that when we were there. It was fun. But good luck with that. And it's awesome that you're sponsoring him. So good stuff. Anyway, fantasy football here. Got some notes. Brian, I'm going to ask you first. It's a good decision to put in Kaepernick against the Cowboys because Cowboys defense sucks, and we are playing in Dallas, and they suck in the new stadium. I can't consider it new anymore, but and Aaron Rodgers is playing Seattle, and that's probably why you got him on the bench. Also, Bernard Pierce is starting, and you have him on the bench. Bernard Pierce is better than Mark Ingram, who you have in right now as your RB2. Anyway, and also Bengals defense. You got 49ers defense against the Cowboys. I don't know. Might be something to think about. Chris, you got a lot of good depth. Your running back, your RB2's got a lot of depth there. And tight ends. You got good tight ends. You got Jason Witten and you got, what's his name, Antonio Gates. So that's good. I hope Gates has a bad year. That way Ladarius Green can get in there and get some playing time as a new Chargers tight end. That's one thing I would love to see because I got him. Anyway, Brian, you're projected to win 125 to 123. We'll see. I don't think that'll be the close game of the week, though. I really don't. Next matchup, reigning champ, Colorado Antlers, Mark Shipman versus the new rookie, Fairway Flyers, Jonathan Mansberger. Jonathan, welcome to the league. You actually are the first team that's able to put a player in the IR slot with Sam Bradford. Oh, excuse me. I can't believe you got Sam Bradford on your team, but hey, what do you do? You were playing golf, and you were in and out, during the day, or during the draft, I should say. But anyway, hey, yeah, Mark, I looked yesterday. You had Wes Welker in. The suspension came in. You paid attention. You put Eric Decker in at flex, so that's good for you. One thing that I see, you got nice tight end depth. You got Julius Thomas, Dennis Pitta, Kobe Fleener, Delaney Walker. They're all good tight ends, and they all start for their respective teams. One thing, I don't see you winning week one. The reason is because we got Cam Newton, Peterson, Johnson, Gronkowski, Julio, and Dez Bryant that you're facing with Jonathan. Everybody needs to pay attention to what the kid's doing. I think he's got a good lock on things. Jonathan, the only question I have is why you got Pittsburgh in there at defense and not St. Louis. Something to think about. You're projected to win, Jonathan, 135 to 132. One of those teams, those teams there should have the highest score of the week. I'm thinking. It might be me. I hope so. Anyway, but my projection is one of you two guys. Next matchup, Corn-Fed Fatties, Brandon Hand versus the Colorado Reapers. Moved from Wyoming down to Colorado. Mike Sanford. Anyway, Brandon got a question. You got Crabtree and in your lineup. Randall Cobb is on the bench. Come on, man. Come on. Pierre Thomas and Ben Tate are also on the bench, and they're both, I think, going to do better than Ridley and Roddy White this week. Mike, looks like it's good news for you. You got Le'Veon Bell in there. They haven't come down with a suspension yet for him, smoking weed and driving. Uh, there might be a suspension later on. Now, who knows? But this week he is in and he is playing for Pittsburgh, which is good. Other thing, Mike, who is Storm Johnson? Some of you guys might know who Storm Johnson is. I do not know, but he's on your team. You got a bunch of injury-prone nobodies on your team, is what I say. They haven't done much in the league. Lattimore hasn't done anything. One thing you do have, Mike, is Marquise Lee. He's a sleeper, so he might do good things for you. I see you winning this week because your starting lineup looks pretty good. Only question I have is Maurice Jones-Drew. But anyway, I didn't write the projections down on that one, but I'll say Mike 118, Brandon 127. Yeah, there you go. Brandon wins. All right, next matchup we have the Big Blue World Champs versus me, Texas Cake Standers. Looks like we got this is going to be a good matchup here. We both got pretty decent teams. The one thing that I'm concerned, Jeremy, we're in a PPR format now, points per reception, which means running backs that get dumped the ball to them a lot get a point every time they catch the ball. Lynch isn't really used with dump throws with what's his name, Russell Wilson. Alfred Morris, he's mostly a run guy. But anyway, we'll see what happens. Me, on the other hand, I got Monty Ball. He's going to do the no Sean Moreno role in Denver. LaShawn McCoy, okay, and DeMarco Murray. Romo likes to dump him off. DeMarco had 53 catches last year. So that's going to be a good matchup. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with that one. I'm projected at 118. Jeremy, you're projected at 103. So yeah, we got that. The final matchup we're going to go over is the ass-kicking chickens of Rodney Muckenfoos and Death by Taxes of David Cairo. Guys, your teams look great. You did good on your depth for each position. It was really, really, really good. Yeah. Both your bench players, they have potential to be good starters in the league this year and do good things. One thing to realize, guys, we're in it for the long haul here. These teams, I mean, they did good research, I guess. They got good depth. I should have done a little more, but anyway, we got a quote here from not asking. We got a quote here from Death by Taxes coach Dave Cairo. He says on this matchup against the ass-kicking chickens, he says, "Let the field be stained by the blood of chickens and feathers." And I brought that up to Rodney Muckenfoos and asked him. I told him about the statement, and he said he had no comment. So we'll see. He might be just letting his team speak, on how much he's going to score, whatever. I think this matchup will be the closest of the week. So, hey guys, we'll see what happens. But that's that. Please take some time to check out the polls. I put a poll in there about who's going to have the out of the rookie quarterbacks that are starting. You got Bortles. Well, he's not starting yet, but the rookie quarterbacks that have potential to start: Bridgewater, Derek Carr is starting, Johnny Manziel, and so other dude, Blake Bortles. Anyway, out of those four, who will have the best QBR for their rookie year? that's the poll for this week. Y'all can go in there and vote. I already voted. And also, guys, there's this thing called Survivor Picks. You can go in there and pick your guaranteed win of the NFL team this week, and for every week for that matter. And that's your Survivor pick. It's just something added on. It doesn't necessarily affect the fantasy score whatsoever. It's just an added little thing for bragging, whatever. I'm not gonna bring that up too much because it doesn't really matter. But anyway, guys. Welcome. I'm excited. The season is here. Friday morning here. I'll be watching football. Probably at work. A little bit in my office. But anyway, guys, welcome. And I will get back to you on Tuesday.